everyone, this is Shen Pusel. I totally didn't use like a $10 vial of Fantasia to actually... Oopsie. Oh, echo. I didn't use a $10 like vial to alter my height or anything. No, I didn't do that. No, I actually did. Because I was trying to get to the height of Grahatia here. So instead of doing the correct thing and trying to measure his height based on like the photo mode, I actually messed up. I was just going by like, what height is Grahatia? What height is Yoshola? What height is Thancred? What height are the twins? What height is anybody else? Just by Googling. And I just written down like a couple of notes based on height, but what I should have done was measure my own height, which I was a height of 58 before. Now I'm a height of 49. So that technically didn't work, and I wasted $10. Oops. I should have just measured my height based on my shoulder blade next to Grahatia, and then remeasure it from like the re-editing process. But I didn't really want to spend like $28 on like 3 vials in case I mess up. But it's just like, I'm not doing that. I'm just going to use the Fantasia bottle and hopefully this works. It didn't. It kind of reduced my height, and I do have to sacrifice my jumping a little bit. Like the height affects your jump. So the smaller you are, the shorter hopping you will have, the shorter like jumping mechanics you will have. So yeah, that's gonna be reduced. But for now, I think I'm fine with this height, even though Grahatia is still smaller than me and I'm still taller. But other than that, I did not change anything else. I just used the vial to change my height. This makes the second time I have to change my height, because for the first vial of Fantasia, that was free. That was completely free. So instead, I was just like, I'll just do a 49 for this time. It's not the height of 49. It's just like it just reduced my height for a few centimeters. But the base line of it, like when you see the line on the character creation, it's like the normal base is like 50. But I reduced it down to like a 49. I was like, maybe 50 is actually like the regular height of these guys. But I was just like, let's just do it. Let's see where that goes. And I really wish it gave you a time limit on... like how much you can actually do it, not just to use it and then that's it. I really wish you can buy it and it says, okay, we'll give you like an hour to like see if you like the height, whatever. We'll give you like half an hour maybe, and you can like within that time frame, they should give you like, if you don't like it, you can just like keep altering your appearance just like within like that 30-minute time frame we give you, that 30 minutes we give you, and then you can like say, okay, I kind of finalized my look. So I really wish they did that instead of just using it up once and they're like, okay, good luck with that. But as you can see, I am a little bit smaller than Stinian, but I'm still taller. But now we're going to the dragon, and I will pretend this never happened. I just wanted my height to match Grahatia's so I can kiss him. Is that too much to ask? I mean, I'm fine with this height. I'm not gonna spend another $10. Because that's just ridiculous. It should just cost you like, $5 at most. $5 for the Fantasia bottles. Do you know how much gold it will make? How much money they will make off $5? You know how people are constantly changing their characters around, so it's just like they'll be making a lot of bank with that $5 with each person. It should not cost you $10 for a vial. So I barely did anything with her. Like, I reduced her for a couple of centimeters. Granted, I'm a little bit smaller, but it's not by much. I'm a little bit upset that I kind of wasted $10. That's fine. I mean, I'm a little bit smaller than I'm a little bit smaller than Destiny, and I don't have to look down at, you know, Alphino and Alizé too much. I mean, it was worse than before, but it's just like, now it's okay. Like, they don't have to really crank their necks up to see me now. I can still hug Grahatia, and he doesn't have to crank his head to look up at me. Not really. And this poor thing feels so bad. Like, yes, she unleashed Bahamut. She helped release Bahamut. And now she's trapped here. Then she feels bad for, like, just ushering in all this chaos. She feels bad for hating mankind. You know, but this poor thing doesn't have to be chained up like this. She feels bad. She has guilt. So she should be free. She should get a second chance.
It's plain she knows naught of recent events. Perhaps you should enlighten her.
I've seen it with my own eyes. Captives of a lost empire, neither alive nor dead, existing only to preserve Bahamut's corporeal form.
Your children's pain means nothing to them. They laugh at your kind suffering. But tears will not right this wrong, nor will lamentation see the perpetrators punished.
Snosk anta in Dramon.
Behavior befitting a great worm. We came here to ask mighty Tiamat of the First Brood, consort of Bahamut, mother of the dragons of Mericidia, what she intends to do about the crimes committed against her children.
Santalan infan antosk. Kous lent on. Ale u esk an in. Ale kum ak in.
You too were exposed to his influence. That you are yet in possession of your own will is testament to the indomitable strength of your soul. But were you to meet with Bahamut again, you fear you might succumb.
Es snoska dramon king. Nestra in. Illes I. Nesh an. And ala. Unmik. Nalstra ul an. Antal an. Small. Tahi an.
On the matter of Bahamut's influence, at least, I believe we can be of some assistance. If you're afraid of being enthralled, don't be. We have a cure. And while we've never tried it on one such as you, its basic principles are universal.
Usk shis in.
There is no future for those bound to the past. That you committed a terrible sin, I do not dispute. But if you feel remorse, you may yet make amends. We offer you that chance. Take it, or you will forever remain a prisoner, not of these cruel shackles, but of your own guilt.
Sahaan, Setso, Kin Bahamut, and An Sumon, Na An Ingles, Snaloles Dish An, Na Ala An Ul An Sin An, Stan In.
I mean, I want to try to free her. I want to free her. We'll free you. Promise. Be all the way down at the bottom, right? So hard to see where you're going. There we go, his heart. Oh, where's the other node? How are you faring? Well, if we can't see from up top, well, if we can't see from below, we'll see up top, like that one. I did a node that's which smelled like burnt hair. Yes, a chirping node which spontaneously warned me about the neglecting of the dragon's restraints. I found a way to activate a mechanical sentries, if that's any help. No. Hey Justice, good to see you. The reason I'm late is because I used a Fantasia. I bought a Fantasia bottle and then I was just like, I was like looking up the height of Grahati and everybody, and I was just like, it didn't give me a really good detailed explanation on their heights, and I'm like, oh no. So I had to, what I should have done was I should have measured my height first. Like, Grahatia's head is like up to my shoulder blade, so it's just like I should have like measured it a little bit down a little bit, because his head is like a little bit smaller than like a little bit smaller than my shoulder blade. So I'm like, I should have measured it from there and then just looked at my shoulder blade in the character creation before like kind of wasting $10 on the vial. So I'm a few centimeters taller, so it's okay for now. Like, later on, I might buy another Fantasia bottle. But for now, it's just like, it's okay. I'm a good height where they still have to, like, kind of crank up their heads to see me, but not as much, you know? So, I kind of wasted $10, but I didn't at the same time. Because I messed up on the height. I wonder what I would say with another one. Like, with another name. Like, does it matter? Like, can you just pick? I mean, this is what system updates usually do. We kind of do want to smash it to pieces. In every system update, it's just like, oh, why now? And then you do kind of want to smash whatever you're updating apart, because it takes time. Time you don't have. Or rather, time you don't want to give. Just for the update. be honest, system updates should be smashed to pieces. Elysian companion. Excuse me, I'm an Elysian companion as well. But what kind of raid are you in right now, Justice? Required for, yeah, this kind of sounds like a system update. 5 years, 1 day. We don't have 5 years in 1 day. No, I want to understand him. Yeah, I don't know how you can actually understand Fandaniel with his death. Well, his perception on death and his craziness and his hostility of dying. It's just like his hostility towards dying, wanting death. Like, I want to understand why he's doing this, but he's kind of crazy. He's a nutcase. Certainly, after I've wiped the smile off his face, I will try, yes, and if that fails, I'll remember him. Yep. After I wipe that smile off his face by punching him. We'll see if this is our undoing. But yeah, I want to know about Fandaniel. I want to know why he is so inclined and just knee-deep in killing everything. Killing us, killing the world, destroying everything in front of him. I want to know why. Did the Calamity just break his mind? Did the Calamity just destroy his heart? Did it shatter his mindset? After seeing everybody just being sacrificed to save their own star, it's just like, well, everything's going to shit, so I don't care about anything. Is that his game? Is that his, like, mindset right now? I would still like to know why he's just batshit insane right now. Granted, I'm going to punch him in the face, but, you know, I would like to know why he's like this. Let's see here. I mean, you can understand someone and still conclude they're completely broken. True, but you still gotta know. You know, even if someone is completely gone, or like almost gone, you still want to know why they've gone off the deep end. You still want to know why they've gone off that broken handle. I mean, sure, you want to fix someone, but you want to know why they're like that. Because in order to getting to know why they're like that, you can change them. Possibly. Maybe. For the better. And then because you're understanding of where they're coming from, you can help others that are going down that path. Either that batshit insane path, or just like a destructive path of their own person and others. And then you can fix the problems there. I mean, every problem, every person who has gone insane has a cause. If you can find the cause and fix it, then you can fix the person. Maybe. If they're not too far gone. Tell me of Bahamut and the Asians. Tell me of your war with the men of Algan. Yeah, tell me about Bahamut and the Asians. And I was just waiting for you to take mine. I was waiting for it to help you, Alizé. I mean, like, I'm right here. You don't have to spend yourself completely. You don't have to drain yourself dry for this. Ask us for help.
almost there!
Keep going. We got you. We got you. Keep going.
This is it, Angelo!
Es ließ an, mich es dei.
Did it work?
We won't know for certain until the shackles are removed. Many have been subjected to the Allagan's dark arts, their flesh irrevocably altered. For such tortured souls, I fear there can be no salvation.
Slusk an ol volkel an. Slusk seth som in an. Aften. Mon Wan ein. Lis an. Do ud an.
When that time comes, you won't be alone. We'll stand by you.
She's in an enemy.
Alphino's ready. It's time. Do it. And let's hope the treatment worked as it should.
Bahamut an Ul jas, ul asa, fesk an.
By the gods!
Looks like it worked.
Urianger, your timing could not be better. Understood, we're on our way. It's Bahamut. He's been sighted over Pagalthan. He flies for the largest Amalta settlement in the region, at the head of a vast host, including dragons.
Whoa.
Did you hear all that, Alphino? You'd best rejoin your comrades. I'll make my own way. Our enemy awaits. Shall we?
Don't know when we're going to get another chance, so... Perfect. I assure you, you will be seeing a huge amount of Grahat here from here on out, okay? Like, I just want to take pictures with him in the grasslands and, like, everywhere else that deems cool or cute or whatever. Especially with Alize and everybody else. I mean, you don't know where you're going to end up with these guys, so it's just like... You don't know.
I stand ever ready.
Victory will be ours!
Our fates are not yet sealed. Our fates are not yet sealed.
Victory will be ours!
My turn.
My strength is yours.
My turn.
I stand ever ready.
Let's give it our all!
Our fates are not yet sealed.
Asan Snopeth ang kin inna.
Together we shall overcome this.
Oh, you have a big guy coming. Great. Okay, you guys take care of the Lesters, I'll take care of the big dude. there's a tower.
Give them a show!
Just the beginning.
Thank you, Orialashe.
Protect me.
Protect me. What took you so long? The Amalta are in trouble. Let's split up.
Oh, Emerald's here.
Oh, no, you don't.
Nice, Fandaniel. Almost there. Ooh, this is long. This is a long trek. Ow. I didn't think that would be so bad with the rockets. Guess it wasn't that gonna be that easy. that was cool. That was a cool transition into this. Oh, there's Lunar Bahamut, finally. Hey, bud. Ready to be destroyed?
Be gone!
Okay, buddy, ready to be slaughtered? I should stay there. I should stay there.
just the beginning.
This was a long one. This was a very long dungeon, I have to say.
I shall protect thee. Together we shall overcome this.
But a smoking crater!
Oh dear God, oh dear God, oh! Oh, this is the very last section of the story. I miss feeling back. I miss feeling back, and I miss those feeling back in 2021. This is the very, very last part. I wonder if it's so long. don't know what to do here. I just do a... Oh, I move out of the way. Gotcha. I was like, how far do I have to move that?
The beginning.
Then Bahamut is done. Congrats, thank you, Gregorius. Anything to say, Ariashi?
Kin so ash an esk snodo in aisto antal an in Antan afa, snalosk ein, ash an, dran mira,
Noble warriors, the dragons chose their friends well. Long have our peoples waged war, but no more. Your fallen lie beside our own. By our words and deeds shall we honor their sacrifice.
You would make peace with the old Andan? We would be proud to call you our allies. Then let's put the past behind us.
The enemy of our enemy is our friend. And you have proven yourselves worthy of our trust. It is the Guardians who are deserving of our fury. I shall see that my brethren learn the truth of this day, and rally as many as possible to the cause, till we meet again.
And thus did we make allies of the Amalja.
It would certainly seem that way. The Sultana will be pleased. Let's go and give her the good news, shall we?
Oh, they're being used as fodder for the tower. Oh.
What in Relga's name happened here?
The gods only know. But you can bet these poor sods aren't here by choice.
Quickly! We've got to get them free!
If they're still alive.
Get back!
No! What have I done?
It's too late for them! We're leaving, now!
Oh!
No! No!
You better
Don't
not
you
die!
dare! We came together and we're leaving together!
You are... Oh, please do not tell me he died. Oh, please do not tell me he died. Yep, and I'm not stopping. I'm not stopping until it's done. Just because it's 3 a.m. doesn't mean I'm stopping. Get a little bit more to go. Yeah, enough, Alphino. This isn't helping. Calm down.
Fordola, have you been waiting here all this time?
We have done what we can. The rest is up to him.
May we see him?
I do not think that wise. You must let him sleep.
Thank you for bringing him back. He owes you his life. I just wish I had been there. Perhaps, I don't know. Perhaps I could have...
Fordola!
Could have what? Got tempered?
Don't flatter yourself. You can't save everyone. No one can. Not even the warrior of bloody light. People die all the time, for no good reason. And those who take up the sword die quicker than most. If you're going to shed a tear every time a soldier falls on the battlefield, you'd best stay away. It's no place for the weak of heart.
Fordola, you have to stop.
It may be that victory cannot be won without cost. But all life is precious, and I refuse to shrug at its loss.
All life is precious! You need to grow up, little man. Before your sparkling ideals get everyone killed.
Yeah, Fordola is right, but she doesn't have to be so harsh to him.
You're right. He is idealistic. But the world has more than its fair share of realists, like you and me. It's people like him who dare to dream that things could be better and make it happen against all the odds. They are the ones whose names live on forever. The heroes.
The battlefield's littered with would-be heroes. At this rate, you lot'll be next. And what'll become of your precious dreams then? They'll be gone. Like dust on the wind.
At least we try to make a better future, Fordola.
Dreams worth fighting for don't die so easily.
Your Grace, pray forgive us our lateness.
Think not of that. I understand a close comrade of yours was wounded in the line of duty. Arenvold. It was at the Alliance's behest that he risked all, and we are grieved to hear of his condition. Rest assured, he will receive the finest care our chirurgeons can provide. On that you have my word. Now, we would share with you the findings of the mission. Pippin, pray relate to our guests the details of Fordola's account.
First Bahamut, now Ifrit. Or Lunar Ifrit, as Fandaniel would doubtless have it.
'Tis now all but certain that the towers were conceived to facilitate the summoning of primals by those imprisoned within. Less certain is the means by which the Telophoroi constrain the wills of said entities to enact their designs in defiance of the pleas of their victims.
Mayhap they do not. If mere proximity to the towers is enough to make loyal servants of the Empire's mortal enemies, it stands to reason that the same is true for those held captive. They invoke their gods for the good of Garlemald, and in their disturbed state of mind, summon a primal whose form reflects their own alteration.
It all begins to make sense. Upon closer inspection, I realized that the towers bear a striking resemblance to a much larger structure which Urianger and I observed from afar during our visit to the Imperial capital. Assuming it too is capable of tempering those in its immediate vicinity, it would go some way to explain the swiftness with which the Telophoroi managed to rally so many Imperials to their cause.
While the situation in Garlemald is indeed troubling, I fear we have more immediate concerns. Ifrit was not the only primal summoned. At approximately the same time, observers at several other towers bore witness to the emergence of further such entities. For a blessing, none appear to wield aught approaching the destructive power of Bahamut, and the Grand Companies are moving to deal with the threat even as we speak.
Thank God. Yeah, you only need me to tell them where they are, Your Grace. Grand Companies, Your Grace, is that wise?
Though we are aware that the task will not be easy, we would call upon the Scions only as a last resort. Pray, conserve your strength for now.
Yeah, but I'm kind of worried about the Grand Companies.
After all, it was not so very long ago that you rid us of Bahamut. On which note, I am pleased to report that our talks with the Amalja have reached an agreeable conclusion. They have pledged their full support to our cause. It is our hope that this historic agreement will encourage other tribes to join us at the negotiating table. And I know that I speak for all of the Allied leaders when I say that we will welcome them with open arms at such time as they do. Of course, this was only made possible by the feats of heroism performed at Paglfan. Moreover, we shall not allow the sacrifices of those fallen in battle to have been made in vain. As hope leads to victory, shall victory lead to a new dawn for Eorzea.
May these words ever be our guide, Your Grace.
Now, if you will forgive me, I must consult with the Syndicate on the matter of our new allies' integration. Till next we meet, my friends, I bid you safe travels and blessed respite.
Thank you, Your Grace. I don't care if Fandaniel is harshness incarnate. She shouldn't have done that to Alphino. I kind of wish Fandaniel would join the Scions, but people not really liking her. She's amazingly unlikable, but of a good character. She is. Fandaniel is a good character. And I'm happy that she finally got her, her character development. I think Thancred and Estinian are war veterans with a lot of combat expertise. As an active Scion, I meant. I mean, yeah, it's just like... But Fandaniel went through a lot of shit, so it's just like, she went through shit as a child with her, then her father died right in front of her. And then she grew up a refugee, and then she was taken in by the Empire, and then she was used by the Empire. And now she is on our side, thankfully. But yeah, no wonder she's harsh. But still, she shouldn't have done that. She shouldn't have pushed Alphino like that. And not to mention Nita. Yeah, she was speaking the truth, but she didn't have to be so harsh about it. It's like, at least we try. Like, yeah, we have, like, a potential to die in battle, but at least we're fighting for something. If nobody's gonna fight for it, like, then why be there, you know? It's better than to be there than just to die to do nothing. Better die to do something than nothing, right? Current Scion team is perfect, but in wartime we need every bit of good muscle we can find. Yeah, Fandaniel would be thrashing everything if she was with us. Perfect, I like that. Can I get these two like in the same shot? I can. Perfect. I like that. Oh, I can't get him near the water. Dang it. Okay. If it's about Fredola, don't. Like, don't think about what she said. Granted, she had some truth to it, but she didn't need to be that harsh. And she should know. If we are not there on the battlefield, helping out others, then there's gonna be no hope. Yeah, you're coming with us, Fandaniel. Like, imagine if we're not there on the battlefield. Everybody else is going to die. Our causes will be in vain. There will be no hope. So even if we do die on the battlefield, at least we did something. Rather than sit back and do nothing. I haven't summoned you yet. I don't know what you look like. Oh my god, you're so freaking cute. You're so cute. Oh my god, you're so cute! You're so cute. Oh my god.
Welcome back. I expect you must all be exhausted. Ere you take your rest, however, I would beg a moment of your time. Thanks to Arenvold's selfless efforts, we may now be confident that we understand the function of the towers. But many questions remain regarding the reason for the summonings, and what lurks behind the looming edifice in Garlemald. Until such questions are answered, we will struggle to devise an effective strategy for thwarting the Telophoroi's stated aim. Nothing less than the destruction of this star. And so, given the gravity of the situation, I move that we petition the aid of Sharlayan.
'Tis possible the ancient knowledge preserved within our archives may hide a clue to our enemy's methods. But given Sharlayan's established policy of non-intervention, our former colleagues are not like to aid us in its discovery.
Oh, I well remember what they're like. The Forum's barefaced refusal to assist you in the days prior to the calamity must rank as Sharlayan's most shameful act since the Exodus. But were the final days to be reenacted, it would spell doom for us all. Surely even they cannot turn a blind eye to that. I trust we are all of the same mind on this matter. Urgent as it seemed, I took the liberty of petitioning the Alliance for leave to act as Eorzea's emissary, and have since received their blessing.
I presume your role as a student of Baldessian will carry some weight with the Forum?
One can but hope. If truth be told, our organization has been a shadow of its former self ever since the disappearance of the Isle of Val. But the name does still retain some degree of prestige. I only pray it will be enough. If there are no objections, I shall depart for Sharlayan at once. But before I do, I should also mention the other matter to which I would devote some time during my stay. After hearing what transpired in the first, I began to question the true nature of Hydaelyn's blessing. A topic I have discussed at some length with Y'shtola.
We were wondering, when was the last time Hydaelyn spoke to you directly?
A very, very, very long time ago. I mean, technically she did. She did say, like, hear, feel, think, but it wasn't directly to me. It was to everybody. Yeah, I was gonna say the Dragon Song War because it was directly to me. But at the
When
Crystarium...
you regained her blessing, was it not?
Yes.
But never since. Not in all your time in the First, when you faced the Unsundered, the very heart of Zodiark.
History shows us that Hydaelyn is able to awaken the echo in her chosen, convey her will directly, and grant the blessing of light.
Yeah, it was towards the end of the Dragon Song War that she spoke directly to us. So, it wasn't, like, really at the Calamity. The Crystarium. Sorry about that. The Crystarium, because she spoke to everyone, hear, feel, think. So, even though we don't know what that means yet, like, she spoke to everyone when the light was brought forth to everybody there as new warriors of light, so it wasn't directly at me. So at the end of the Dragon Song War was when she spoke to me directly.
To our knowledge, however, she has not sought to intervene in man's affairs for some considerable time.
Might not the explanation for that lie with her choice of champion? Mayhap she is content to trust in her judgment.
Mayhap she is. But following my initial discussion with Kryl, I made inquiries of my own. And as far as I'm able to tell, Hydaelyn has not made her will known to anyone.
Despite that one little time at the Crystarium, but that was like nothing.
During my time in the First, the Oracle of Light spoke to me through Reen. But that was not the will of Hydaelyn. It was Minfilia herself.
Indeed. And while she and Hydaelyn were inextricably linked, Minfilia yet acted of her own volition. A messenger, yes, but one who spoke with her own voice.
I wonder, could Hydaelyn's silence suggest the presence of some disruptive force, perhaps? Some obstacle to communication? While I share Urianger's high opinion of your conduct, I see no reason why she would deny you her guidance altogether. Then again, who am I to say? The fact is, we simply don't know. But if the explanation is to be found anywhere, I can think of worse places to look than the archives of Sharlayan, and their research on the Ethereal Sea in particular. Resolved though I am to go, believe me when I say that I take no pleasure in the thought of leaving you a member short. Now, of all times. Estinian, we stand on the eve of a struggle that will decide the fate of this star. One in which we Scions may play a telling part, yet we are but few in number. And so I must ask you again, will you join us?
You see the world the way you want it to be. I see the world the way it is. You are idealistic to a fault. But I know you would never turn your back on those in need. Never close your eyes to their suffering. And somehow, your deeds lend truth to your words, giving the lie to my doubts in so doing. I have seen others draw strength from your belief. In Ishgard, in Alamigo. You inspired them to stand up and fight. To win, no less. And even when you lost those you held dear, you carried their spirit with you and made their memory your guiding light. The burden of so many hopes and dreams would be too heavy for most to bear. But you bear it willingly, as you have shown me. Some dreams are too important to let go. If you have need of my strength, it's yours. After all you've done, how could I refuse?
Thank you, Estinian. Whatever challenges await us, I shall not falter. You have my word.
And now, I may bid you farewell. Safe in the knowledge that all is as it should be. In this little corner of the world, at least.
You will be sorely missed. Tread warily in Sharlayan, and do try not to let the Forum embroil you in their politics. A forlorn hope, I know, given the individuals involved.
I shall do my very best. Farewell.
Safe travels. I'm glad Alphino got that pick-me-up by Estinian.
Well, does this one meet with your approval?
Yeah, does this little toy meet you with your approval after he wants to see me, his best friend, in combat? So he can, like, rip me apart with it?
Apparently not. Or could it be that you're still upset about the dragons?
You are unwise to remind me of so costly a failure. It will not affect our plans, I trust.
Oh, hardly at all. Though, admittedly, the chances of us being able to procure any more Mericidian dragons are rather slimmer following Tiamat's reappearance. Oh, but the seeds have been sown, my lord. We have only to wait for them to quicken. Speaking of preparations, is it safe to assume that you will be ready to control you-know-what?
The hour draws nigh. This nation, forged for Ascian ends, will finally prove its worth.
A mighty empire, now no more than an instrument of this star's destruction. What a pleasure it will be to put it to use. Which brings me back to our earlier topic. My lord, while I appreciate that it is not an easy decision, it really is past time you chose your weapon.
There is one that I have been meaning to test.
Well, well, not quite what I was expecting, though I will say, it does seem rather apt.
Fandaniel is nowhere near as competent as Emmett. Right. I mean, Emmett had a goal. If Fandaniel's goal, quote-unquote, goal is only for destruction, Emmett at least tried to save the star. Admit he was doing it for the wrong, reasons, but, he was still trying to save something. He still had a goal in mind. Even Illibilis actually had a goal in mind, too. But Fandaniel, he only wishes to destroy. That's it. To be honest, not much character development there. like squid? Ew. Emmett's top 3 in the seat of 14, and he's not even sundered. Fandaniel, probably the weakest. I'll sure to find something, Totaro. Okay, where are we? Company we keep. Let me see. Because, oh my god, it is 4 a.m. It is 4 a.m. I am so tired. You see how much farther we have to go. Oh, 2 more after this. Well, we're just gonna keep going now, aren't we? We're just gonna keep going, because we have 2 more after this. To introduce a huge duty in cutscene-orama? Really? That much here, huh? Few more. Maybe take a break. It's the weekend. It would be nice. Have a good sleep, a good dream about how dreamy Estinian is. Okay, I guess we could just stop here. We could stop here, let's just continue, like, the Boja quest line when we're through with this. I really wanted to continue it, but it is late. It's 4 a.m. I'm tired, but I think I'm going to be going to bed right now. Cause you said cutscene-orama, so it's just like and a huge duty. It's just like, yeah, it's like a duty quest. Yeah, it's a dungeon possibly, and cutscenes. It's like a duty quest, and it's just like, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have the mental strength for that one. I'm not gonna have the mental strength for that one. So I think I'm going to go to bed right now. Good morning, have a good night. So this has been Jean Pucelle, and we will be back, and we will finally be finishing up post Shadowbringers, and then we will be moving on to Endwalker. Yay! So next time we will be finishing this for good, and then we're gonna start the Boja. Maybe do more near raids for like other stuff if I actually want it, or if it's actually, you know, better than the stuff that I do have. But we're actually, yeah, we're gonna be doing that just to push it to like a 1 hour stream or a 2 hour stream. So that's gonna be good. And then I'm going to be going to bed and dreaming about how dreamy Estinian is, and Thancred, and Urianger, and Grahatia. So I'm going to be going to bed right now. So have a good night, you guys. Have a good night.